Hey guys, and welcome to this December bullet journal setup. So the cover page of this month is going to be a watercolor painting, and my idea for this was to create this cute little red car with a really big Christmas tree on top. And because I don't have a nice red watercolor, I am using something called gouache. Gouache is kind of between watercolors and acrylics, so if you mix it with enough water, it's very similar to watercolors. So I needed a darker red to create some shadows, and I did this with mixing in just a little bit of green into my red. Okay, so here's the part where my camera stopped recording, so all the parts I colored in black were unfortunately not filmed, but as you see I'm continuing with a sort of grey color. This is one of the few colors I'm using that is not from Winsor & Newton. This is a Prima watercolor from their Woodlands palette. So for the lighter parts I'm painting right now, I'm using the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, and I will link down everything I'm using down in the description box. So now it's time to paint the tree, and for this I'm using the colors Hooker's Dark Green and Sap Green from Winsor & Newton, and the color Deep Moss from Prima watercolor. Okay, so now it's time for the background, and I'm using the color Prussian Blue to paint the sky. So for the road I am using ivory black, and then it's finally time to paint the snow, and again I'm using the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. And this is how the finished painting looks like. So to add the month to my painting, I scanned it and sent it to my iPad, and I'm using the app called Procreate to add the lettering. So I just printed it out and now I'm going to paste that in my bullet journal. So on the left side there was perfect space for lettering a quote, and for this I'm using the Stabilo pen 68. So for the little stars around the quote, I'm using the Uniball Signo pen in glittering gold. And as you will see, I kind of choose a color scheme this month. So the colors I'm using mostly are red, green and gold. And I'm alternating between the sparkling gold and the noble metal gold. So now we're moving on to the monthly calendar, and for that I am writing December on the top and I am drawing some twinkle lights right next to it. Now I'm coloring in the lights using the colors red, green and gold. So now that the calendar is finished, I am drawing some stars around it, and for this I am using the colors Noble Metal Gold and Sparkling Gold from Uniball and the red Stabilo pen. And this is how the monthly calendar turned out. So now we're moving on to the weekly spread, and I decided to continue with the twinkle lights because I thought they looked so cute. So the last thing I did for the weekly spread was lettering the quote, "Make a wish," and I'm making it to fit inside a Christmas ornament. So for this month I uploaded my setup so that you guys can print it out if you want to. Just go to my website fabiennedesigns.com and download it there for free. And I will also post a link down below in the description box. And that is my complete December setup. So I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Bye!